we have all these people around the country, thousands of educators, passionate about helping children succeed, right? Some, they work for schools. In many ways, they mirror some of the challenges you're facing, except they're in the school systems and trying to help, and they don't always have resources like yours in the community. There's all kinds of background.
Right.
What's the one piece of advice that you would want us to hear from you? You've got years of experience working in this community of at-risk youth and such. What is it that you'd want us to take away?
So I think I've learned a lot in 38 years doing this. One thing that's important is different things work for different people, right? So if someone's struggling with addiction or mental health, it might be medication or medically assisted treatment that works. Yep. For somebody else, it might be a 12-step group. For somebody else, it's motivational interview, So there's no one thing. Right? So the more you can kind of vary what your approaches are to helping somebody, especially who's struggling, I think the greater success you're going to have.
So the advice I got years ago was, if you want to be a good cop, which is where I started, you have to listen to the community and meet them where they are. If you want to be a good educator, which is where I was next you have to meet your students where they are. The theme here is, if you want to be effective at helping this population, you have to meet them where they are.
Yes. In fact, again, we use a lot of what's called motivational interview, and that's like the very basis of it. Rather than going there to preach, it makes them, where are they at? Are they ready to make change? Maybe they're not even ready to make change yet, So let's meet them where they're at. And the other thing that's so important, what you guys do is safety. One of the best supervisors I ever had, when I started running a home for kids who were homeless, he goes, safety is the first thing.
Without it, you have no foundation.
Right. You could have Sigmund Freud in here as a counselor. If you don't have a safe environment, and also...
Safe is physical, emotional, mental.
That, and also order, routines. I'm big on cleanliness. I drive my staff crazy, but that's my job. So I'll go around, and if I see a torn couch or something, I'll take a picture of it. The
environment speaks to it. It's all subconscious and conscious about this.
Yes.
We had for many years when I was at the police academy as an administrator, we had of course I can't think of the name of the group, but they were a group probably in the Rutland area that would bring at-risk youth to the police academy for a 1-week training program. And I remember the first time they came in, I thought to myself, on the one hand, I had a room full of police cadets with the short haircuts and the saluting and everything else. And then I had this group of youth who had no structure, and I remember thinking, this is never, it's not going to work. We're gonna be yelling at them to do push-ups and whatever we do, and they're not going to like this, and it's going to be, and you know what we found out? The structure we provided, the kind of structure, no harshness to it, but the structure.
Right.
They thrived in having that kind of support.
Right.
Knowing that, okay, I made my bed. Okay, I'm doing physical therapy training. I'm doing PT. Okay, I'm going to have a warm meal. Okay, I'm going to go to class now. Okay, I'm going to...
Right.
Huge.
Right.
So when I hear you say that, what I hear is these kids need structure in a way that is nurturing and supportive, but it gives them some boundaries.
I know. Because most of the kids we work with, not all, grew up in chaos and disorder.
They need order.
Kids want that. They need that.